My name is Greg Johnson. I am CEO and chairman of Metallic Minerals and chairman of the Metallic Group of Companies. Metallic Minerals is a TSXV listed exploration development stage company, and we have three key assets. The high-grade Keno Hill Silver District next door to Hecla, their highest grade silver operation. The La Plata Mining District, which you can see in the photo behind me, and an alluvial royalty portfolio with Parker Schnabel of the Discovery Channel's Gold Rush program. Metallic Minerals owns the property that they will be mining on for this year's show. So we have an exciting mix of assets in the portfolio and a fantastic team of explorer developers who've worked for some of the leading mining companies, both at the production level as well as exploration and development. I'm one of the original co-founders of NovaGold Resources. I've been in the industry for about 30 years, and I am an exploration geologist by background. Metallic is particularly well poised today with some of the recent exciting developments on our projects. Our Keno Silver project, we're moving towards a first resource, and our La Plata project, we published our first resource in 2022 and undertook our first expansion drill program late in 2022 with a major new discovery. Almost half a mile of continuous mineralization of high-grade copper, silver, gold, and platinum and palladium, really highlighting the significance of this asset in the southwestern U.S. as a potential future producers of critical metals like copper, silver, gold, and the PGMs. So to put that discovery hole at La Plata that we just announced on February 28th in context, this is one of the strongest hits for any copper project in the last several years in North America. And it's definitely the strongest hit we've ever had at La Plata. It's completely open to expansion. And this is comparable to some of the very best hits we had at Galore Creek for NovaGold, which is one of the world's largest undeveloped copper, gold, silver resources, now 50-50 owned by Teck and Newmont, as well as at the Donlin Creek project that our team, when we were at NovaGold, was part of growing to over 40 million ounces. So it's exciting to have a project like this that's still at such early days. We've got enough geologic information with over 50 drill holes in the system, many of which were drilled by the major miners, Rio Tinto and Freeport-McMoRan in earlier generations. Really the 1950s through the 1970s is when most of the exploration happened at La Plata. So to drill this hole and have this kind of success demonstrating how large this system could be, it really illustrates how this could become a multi-billion pound copper system located near roads, power, and rail lines in the southwestern US. Really a critical minerals system that is in an excellent location. It's important to note that this is the first time in the history of the La Plata district that it's been consolidated under one ownership. So Metallic Minerals now controls the entire La Plata district. And this is very different than those early days in the 50s and 60s and 70s when you had multiple companies exploring in this one district. That gives us a huge advantage in terms of the opportunity to make discoveries and to grow the system to its ultimate potential. And in fact, some of the strongest surface signatures in terms of geophysics and surface sampling are actually in areas that have never been drill tested because they were outside of the areas that were drilled by Rio Tinto and Freeport in the 50s and 70s. And so this means not only do we have a resource that's 1 billion pounds and open with one of the strongest holes ever drilled in the industry for copper in the last couple of years, but we have multiple targets that are of higher quantities of metal at surface than are over that existing resource. So this is, from an exploration point of view, a very exciting time to be getting into exploration of the La Plata district. So this is a team at Metallic Minerals that's credited with over half a dozen major discoveries, the giant Donlin gold deposit at 40 million ounces, the Galore Creek project, which is some 15 billion pounds of copper, and other projects across the globe. So a seasoned team that's had a proven track record of discovery and value creation for shareholders. So some of the key catalysts for Metallic Minerals looking ahead with the release of these recent expansion drill results at La Plata and that discovery hole, we are undertaking the modeling right now with SGS Geoscience to update the resource. This is going to be an interim update, but it's going to really be able to take into the fact that we've got this much higher grade. The hole started right at surface, 800 meters, so about half a mile of continuous mineralization, increasing grade at depth and ending in spectacular grade at the bottom of that hole. 11% copper equivalent. That's made up of 5% copper and almost half an ounce per ton gold plus platinum and palladium. These are spectacular grades for a porphyry hit. So we'll be updating the resource model over the next couple of months at La Plata. Some additional catalysts. We're undertaking the modeling currently at our Keno Hill high-grade silver project next to Hecla. We'll have a first resource out in the second half of 2023 at Keno Hill that we're all anxiously looking forward to. And we are starting to move towards first production on our alluvial royalty portfolio with Parker Schnabel of Little Flake Mining undertaking a 400 drill hole drill program this winter and getting themselves set up for first production of gold from Metallic Minerals Holdings in June of this year. So looking forward to first cash flow and royalty production from those developments as well. Metallic Minerals is a team that we strongly believe in equity ownership. So collectively, we own almost 20% of Metallic Minerals shares. We've been participating in financings all along the way and buying shares. So we really believe in being owner developers as part of our approach to mineral exploration and development. And it's an exciting period ahead in terms of catalysts that we envision with the upcoming resource update at La Plata, inaugural resource at Keno, and royalty production from our royalty portfolio. 2023 is looking very promising for Metallic Minerals shareholders.